YouTube, this is Jen, your Pudgy Picker. Got another Thursday garage sale haul for you. Today I went to 20 garage sales and spent $35. Was very surprised when I got home to see how little I spent. Just to give you a hint, what I normally do is I have fives, a lot of fives, a few tens, maybe a 20 and a lot of ones. I count out how much money I have in my wallet, and then I put a little sticky note in my purse, in my wallet, so I know how much I started with. And then, when I'm done garage sailing, I count my money, and then that tells me how much that I spent. I don't like to keep track as I'm going, because I'm usually in a hurry. And if you're bargaining, you don't want to, look and say, oh, it says 5, but I think I paid 3. One of those. So that is how I keep track of how much money I spend at garage sales. So hopefully you find that hint to be helpful. Well, I don't know, just for the fact of knowing how much you spend. I always put it in the title of my videos, so it is important for me to keep track. So let me show you what I got. I got this huge owl cookie jar. He is the same on the front as he is on the back, but I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's huge. That was $3. So that is an antique booth item. Wanted to sell, I've heard these do well, the hand-tooled leather vintage purses. This one's got a really nice, carving to it. This one says made in Mexico. So I'm going to do some research. All the zippers work. I have these 3 items I got for $2.50 total, and they blow up to be like a beer can to hang up in stores. So I figure those would be a great man cave item. So 3 for $2.50, can't hardly beat that price. Sometimes you get signs and you like them, and this one really speaks to me. Everything comes out in the wash. It's true. It's very true. So I think I paid $1 for that. This is a really cool vintage ashtray. I paid 50 cents for. It does have a few chips. It's probably hard to see. But the cool thing about this is on the back, 1962. So that is definitely an oldie but a goodie. So that will probably go on eBay. I got a cute little owl. I think I paid $0.25 for him. Fossil. I've just been finding lots of fossil stuff. This is a checkbook cover, and it matches the purse that I had in my last video that I have already sold. So I paid about $1 for that. So I'll do some research, see how much those are going for. Got 2 plastic canvas kits that are new unopened. They were both 25 cents each. Who remembers these? I saw these in a free box, and I said, I don't know, I just have to have them for the nostalgia factor. Back in the day when we had glass pop bottles, you'd put this over the neck and then put this on the top. So I saw those, and it just made me think of the olden days. Got a bag of corks. I believe I paid $1.50 for those. These are really cool. I'm going to do some research, see how these will sell. These are all wooden painted blocks. They're all the same size. And this was at a garage sale of one of Connor's 6th grade teachers. She had taught grades younger than that as well. And she used these for counting and sorting colors. And there's literally hundreds of them in there. So I believe I paid like $1 for the whole bag. So I'm going to see how those do. Even if you just want to build or play with them, that would be fine. I got, for 20 cents, these, I probably can't get it open now, these little fuzzy balls. And guess who I got these for? Watch this. Inky. Watch. I gave him one earlier and he played with it. What had happened? It stopped moving? So yeah, I'll be stepping on those for a week. But hey, it was 20 cents and the cat likes them. Got 2 pairs of shorts for my son Connor. $2 each. Went to a Extreme Couponer sale. The prices were a little bit high, but Connor picked out some deodorants, so I got 4 of those. They were $1.50 each. I've sold big Bibles before, this size. The funny thing is, well, I always look too to see if any of these pages have anything written in here. I believe this is, of course, from 1976. Have you ever seen a Bible with a Liberty Bell on it before? Me neither. So, but it's in really good condition, real big heavy one. So I will be listing that on eBay. This bag was really cool, and it was in the free box. I believe it is from Lancome or one of those, you know, they give it to you when you go to the mall. And since I never go to the mall, I never see these, so I thought it was cute. A lady with a little scooter to drink and a flower, so I'm sure I will use that. Oops, look how inky. I went to another garage sale that had fabric. I'm going to show you these real quick. I'm just going to kind of scan over them. These were all in piles, and I went through and I've already at least just written down what size they are and rolled them up. So they do have to be priced, but I wanted to show them to you. All of these, like I said, were in bins. She had to fill a grocery bag for $1. So I got all of this fabric for $1. So once I got it all wrapped up, I haven't priced it, but it's going to be about $55. Look at this one. This, I think, is probably one of the oldest ones in there. It's got little gumballs, and it says penny candy on it. So all of this is about $55 for $1. So if you do have any kind of a retail space, consider selling fabric. And I only charge, I think, like $2 a yard. So that's very, very cheap. So yeah, very pleased with that. The same sale, it was funny. She was like, fill a bag for $1. This bag was bulging. She said, don't worry about it. So I saw these, and I said, oh, how much you take for all of them? Will you take $1? And she looked at me and she goes, you know how much those are. So she fought me on the felt. So there's $3 worth. They were $1 each, so I think there's 12 in there. But the funny thing was, I kind of was standing and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to pay her because I kind of need that for a project. And I thought, just give her the $4. She goes, well, just give me $3 for the felt and all the fabric. So when it was all said and done, this fabric was free. $55, and it was free. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So not too shabby. It did take me a little bit of time to roll it up and get it measured, but that's one of those projects you do at the coffee table when you're sitting in front of the TV watching the evening news, so that's what I did. It took me about 45 minutes to get it all bound up, but hey, it's worth it. Also, this item, if you're not a sewer, you probably won't know what it is. It is called a Dritz is the brand. Dressmaker's Ham. Originally $6.99. This is vintage. And it's essentially like filled with sawdust. It's very hard. And when a tailor or someone who's sewing things needs to press a seam that is on a curve, like your shoulder, instead of laying it flat and pressing it, you lay it on this, and then you press on this, and you still have that curve so you don't flatten it out and get other wrinkles in it. So this is brand new in the package. I paid 50 cents for it. And I know if you ever watch Scavenger Life or listen to Scavenger Life's podcast, they sell these all the time. So when I saw it, I was like, yeah, because if you look these up online or you order them new, they are not cheap. And 50 cents, I was like, I'm all about buying that. Brand new. So that's something, unless you sew all the time or you were classically trained to sew like I was, you know what it is. Now, how often do I use that? Not very often. It seems like most of my sewing is repairing, hemming. I occasionally make curtains and such for my house. But as far as clothes, I just don't make them that anymore. Now that my kids are bigger, I just don't have the time. And it's not cheap. It's not cheap to make stuff. So that is all I have for today. Leave me a comment down below if you see something interesting or you want to make a comment about what you think I should be pricing things at or what keywords I should be using in my listing. And also give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate all my subscribers, and I am going to eventually do a contest. I've never been one to do a contest every time I hit an additional 50 subscribers, but I have a decent amount now, and I really think that I should step it up and do that. So that's all I got. Get out there, find some stuff, make some videos. I want to see what you're getting to. And that is all I have. Like I said, spent $35 at 20 sales, and I will see you next time. Until then, happy picking. Bye!